Hello everyone. Look at question number 11 of healthcare. It is a kind of question which we had done in hotels also. So mixed concept will be coming over here. Understand it properly. And you all must repeat this question again because there is no similar question asked in exam so far. This concept was done as a new concept in last year only in the college. No similar practice is there in the pamphlet or study material also. So re-practice this question thoroughly well again every one of you. From the following information, calculate patient days of Forest Hospital. Three wards are there: general ward, semi-deluxe ward and deluxe ward. Number of wards 10, 20 and 30. Number of beds in each ward 32 and 1. Occupancy rate for 200 days in a year is 100%, 80% and 60%. And occupancy rate for the rest of the year. Now it is not given in the question, assume 360 days in a year. So we will take 365 days only. Minus this 200 means 165 days. Rest of the year would be 365 minus 200, 165 days. The occupancy is 80%, 60% and 40%. But in general ward, okay, clearly given general ward, there were occasions, this general ward, there were occasions when beds were full, not make it were full, and extra beds are hired at a charge of rupees 100 per bed. The total hire charges for extra beds incurred for the whole year amounted to 20,000. This we have done earlier also. So 20,000 divided by 100. How many bed days, extra beds would have been hired? 20,000 divided by 100, 200. 200 bed days, extra beds would have been hired. Okay. Here we'll take occupancy ratio always 100% only because we are directly finding 200 bed days. So occupancy ratio won't be like 100%, 80%, 80%, 60%. Directly we are assuming on an average 200 bed days every day are hired extra in the hospital. The rent of semi-deluxe ward bed is to be fixed at 3 times of the general ward bed and that of deluxe ward bed twice of the semi-deluxe ward bed. Now this is similar to what we had done in hotels chapter. From the above information, also calculate the rent to be charged for each bed day for different types of wards, that is general, semi-deluxe and deluxe. Total operating cost excluding building rent at 5% on total takings. Okay, building rent is 5% on total takings and total operating cost is 1778.7 lakhs. Okay, comma should not be there. 1778.7 lakhs. Desired profit is 20% of total takings. So very first let us make this a rough revenue statement and find the total takings. Okay, I repeat, very first we find the total takings itself. Total operating cost. Okay, total operating cost is 1778.7 lakhs, rupees in lakhs. Now what is not included in this operating cost? Building rent. So we will add the building rent, which we have to go reverse and find like we used to do for overheads in the hotels chapter. So we keep this pending and we would get the final total cost. Okay, in that we have to add profit and then we would get the takings. So this type of workings we used to do in hotels chapter where you can say building rent was like overheads. So now if you go reverse, then you can find the amount of building rent as well as profit. Okay, how will you go reverse? Suppose takings is equal to 100. Now if you go reverse, this plus will become minus profit. Now profit is given as 20% on total taking. So you all must recollect this kind of workings we used to do in hotels. 100's 20%, 20. So total cost would come to 80. From that we will minus the building rent. Okay, further if you go reverse, then this plus will become minus building rent. And rent is also given 5% on total takings. So 5% on total takings, again the rent would also be 100, 5%, 5 means the total operating cost would be 75. So a lot of practice has been done for this kind of workings in the chapter of hotels. Now this 1778.7 you can write in front of operating cost. So what would be the amount of rent and profit? Okay, 1778.7 into 5 upon 75. 1778 into 5 upon 75. Do it everyone. 1778.7 into 5 divided by 75. So that comes to 118.58. That is the amount of rent. And here 1778.7 into 20 upon 75. 1778.7 into 20 upon 75. So the profit would come to how much? 1778.7 into 20 divided by 75. That would come to 474.32. Okay. So these are the workings which we have done. So as per working note 1, the rent we obtained is 118.58. Now 1778.7 plus 118.58. The total cost would come to 1897.28. Then profit from working note 1, again we get 474.32. Okay, this one. So further if you add 474.32, then 2371.6. 2371.6 is the amount of total takings. Now, based on this information, we will find out how much patient days are there plus how much rent is to be charged. So all of you make 3 columns: particulars plus, this we used to do in the hotels chapter also. So similar columns will make particulars, general ward, semi-deluxe ward, and deluxe ward, and then total will be required at some places. So total column also. Now, how would you find the bed days for general ward? Understand it. 10 wards are there, 30 beds are there. So 10 wards into 30 beds into 100% occupancy for 200 days. So into 100% into 200 days. That comes to how much? Count it. 10 wards into 30 beds, 300 into 100% into 200 days. That comes to 60,000 beds. Okay, then same 10 wards and 30 beds, 80% occupancy is there for 165 days. So 10 wards into 30 beds into 80% occupancy into 165 days. Okay, all of you do it. 10 wards into 30 beds into 80% occupancy into 165 days. So that comes to 39,600 beds occupied. And that extra beds are also under the category of general ward only. How many extra beds are there? 200 extra beds are there. So 200 beds, okay, into 200 extra beds are there into, we assume 100% occupancy and all 365 days in a year. Okay, as I said, extra beds 20,000 if you are earning in the whole year. That means all 365 days you'll assume we are keeping that 200 extra beds in our hospital in the general. So 200 beds into 100% occupancy into 365 days. that comes to 73,000. Okay, so these are the bed days occupied for general beds. Now semi deluxe, 20 beds, 20 wards into 2 beds, 80% for 200 days. Okay, so 20 wards into 2 beds into 80% are occupied for 200 days. So 20 wards into 2 beds, 40 beds into 80%, 32 beds into 200 days. That is 6,400. Then for 165 days, the occupancy is 80%. So same 20 wards into 2 beds into 60% occupancy is there for 165 days. So into 165 days. Okay. 20 wards into 2 beds, 40 beds into 60%, 24 beds into 165 days. That comes to 3960. And extra beds were not there in semi-deluxe, they were there only in, you can see here, general ward. Extra beds were there only in general ward. Now deluxe ward, 30 wards, 1 bed, 60% for 200 days. So 30 wards into 1 bed into 60% occupancy for 200 days. So 30 into 1, 30 into 16%, 18 into 200 days, that is 3,600. And 40% for 165 days. So 30 wards into 1 bed into 40% into 165 days. So that comes to how many bed days? 30 is 40%, 12 into 165 days, that is 1980 beds. And here also extra beds are not there. So the total bed days, for all the wards come to how much? 60,000 plus 39,600 plus 73,000. For general wards, 1,72,600. Then 6,400 plus 3,960. That comes to 10,360. And 3,600 plus 1,980, that comes to 5,580. Now this final total will be required here. So 1,72,600 plus 10,360 plus 5,580. So total bed days in the whole hospital are 1,88,540. Now this is asked in the question over here. Calculate the total patient days of Forest Hospital, that is 1,88,540. So one answer is done. This asked in the question, what are the total patient days in the hospital? 1,88,540 total patient days are there in the hospital. Now second thing asked is this rent to be charged for each bed day. Here they say that rent of semi-deluxe ward is to be fixed at 3 times of general ward. So what is the weight we have to assign? Suppose you assume the general ward's weight is 1. Now semi-deluxe is 3 times of that, so that will be 3. Okay. And then they say deluxe ward is twice of semi-deluxe. Twice of semi-deluxe, so 3 into 2, it will be 6. Okay. This is 1 into 3 and this is 3 into 2. Right. So 1 you assume the weight of general ward, 3 times of that semi-deluxe ward 3, and twice of that 3 into 2, 6 is of deluxe ward. So what are the weighted patient days or weighted bed days? This is the same thing we used to do in hotels chapter also. 1,72,600, 10,360 into 3, the weighted patient days are 31,080. 5,580 into 6, the weighted patient days are 33,480. So what are the total weighted patient days or bed days? 33,480 plus 31,080 plus 1,72,600, 2,37,160 are the total weighted patient or bed days. Now we want to recover the takings of 231.60 lakhs, okay, from this total patient days. So what is the rent to be charged per bed per day? Okay, whatever are the total takings that we are going to recover from total weighted patient days. Okay, that we are going to recover from total weighted patient days or bed days. Means we are going to recover 2317.60 lakhs. 2317.60 lakhs divided by total weighted patient days 2,37,160. Now this also you take it in lakhs, because in numerators you are not writing actually in lakhs. So can I say 2,37,160 means 2.37160 lakhs. 2,37,160 means if you divide it by 1 lakh, you get 2.37160 lakhs. Now do this everyone. 2317.6 divided by 2.31760, you'll get rupees 1000 per bed day to be recovered. Okay, this is what we have to recover, 1000 per bed day. Now for general ward, the weight is 1 only. So what is the rent to be recovered for general ward? Okay, rent to be recovered for general ward, we get 1000 per bed day. Now for semi-deluxe ward, we have to recover 3 times of that. So semi-deluxe ward, we will recover 1000 into 3, that is rupees 3000 per bed day. And for deluxe, we have to recover 2 times of semi-deluxe ward. So 3000 into 2. For deluxe ward, we will recover rupees 6000 per bed per day. Okay, this is the amount we are going to charge. Okay, what is the main question asked? Calculate the rent to be charged for each bed day for different types of wards. For general ward, will charge 1000 per bed per day. For semi-deluxe ward, 3000, and for deluxe ward, 6000. And you can cross multiply. If you multiply 1000 with 1,72,600, 3000 with 10,360, and 6000 with 5580, you'll see we'll be able to recover 2371.60 lakh rupees if you charge these amounts for general, semi-deluxe and deluxe ward. So all of you must re-practice this question again. It is very important from exams point of view. Okay, will be all for this lecture. Bye everyone. Take care. See you in the next lecture.